So the last video of the day, guys, we're going to wrap it up the video showing something that I saw happening that it was just too amazing to not show to you guys. We're gonna test the GROM E1 or 1E or whatever it's called, the GROM 1, which is basically a cruise missile. It's not technically a cruise missile, okay? People were correcting me. I know it's not a cruise missile. It was kind of a joke, right? Because it's a missile that has so much range that it pretty much becomes a cruise missile. But yeah, the GROM E1 or the GROM 1, which is the super Russian missile that the Soviets or the Soviet Tech Tree, like the Russian Tech Tree, received on the Su-34. It's an amazing missile, guys. This thing has so much range, it's kind of weird. The thing is, for ground battles, it won't be that good because I mean, you can do some very interesting things with it, but it takes its time to get to the target, so you probably will miss the target anyway, right? In air battles is where I think it's the most fun to actually use in, but it's not like in ground battles you cannot use, it's just a little bit harder, right? So let's get into a custom match to show to you guys what this missile actually can do, because it's kinda crazy. So here we are with the preset that we are gonna use. So the objective here, guys, to test this thing is to use the GROM 1 as a cruise missile against a base. So we're gonna aim into the closest base first, which is the most left one there, and then we're gonna just do this. We are fast enough, we can just climb and then we can RTB. And that's it, guys. Our job is done. We already did our job. We are an attack aircraft, right? So we are just going to RTB and get more missiles. And while we do that, the cruise missile is going to the base. And it is GPS guided after all. Although it takes a long time to get there. It is basically a cruise missile, a super missile that has 100 and something kilometers of range. So, yeah, let's wait and see what it actually does. And while we wait, we're gonna just grab more missiles and do it again. Because we are an attack aircraft. We're gonna do this as many times as I can while the missiles are going there. So, yeah. Let me just land this baby. It's a big baby. It's a heavy baby. But it's a sweet baby. Yeah, let's land, and it's going. It's flying, it's doing its thing. We are kind of slow for such a low high weight. I don't know why did I bring these bombs, but it doesn't matter. Now we are already landing with them, so it doesn't matter. They're going. See? They're just going. Oh my god, that was a rough landing. Jesus Christ. Does this thing has a parachute? Oh, that. Oh my god, look at that. That's so cool. Oh my god, that's so cool. Yeah, that really is cool, man. But yeah, let's wait a little bit more, right? And now we are taking off and our cruise missiles are near the objective. We're gonna choose another one to shoot at while we see that. And we're gonna grab a little bit of speed, okay? Because these are very, very long range shots. So yeah, guys, the cruise missiles are coming to their target. They should be going down anytime now, hopefully. Please, please, for the love of God, I just tested these and it worked. Now they're not going down for some reason. Oh, they're going. Okay. Yeah, don't scare me like that, man. Yeah, there you go, boys. It is happening. We are going to fire 4 of them here. And then I'm gonna choose another one and fire 2 more, and we will see that base being destroyed right now. Where is it? There we go. Base destroyed with our beloved cruise missiles. We're gonna wait until we see these striking just for you to actually see how powerful these things are, man. It's so crazy. I mean, how useful is this? I don't know, man. It took like 5 minutes to get there, like 4 minutes, but I don't care. It's cool. It's cool, man. You gotta say it's cool. So let's wait to see if these gets to their target. Hopefully they do, but yeah. And by the way, it only works because you have a way of actually locking these bases. While we wait for that, I'm gonna show to you guys. So if you go here to the buttons and get a switch mission bombing target, you can actually like basically switch to the bombing targets that we have, right? The mid, like the bases that you have to destroy. And then with that, you can actually choose targets to actually shoot with, you know? That's the main thing. Let me drop these just to be lighter. And oh, come on. How do I change that? I gotta see. Hold up. You can't change, right? I don't think you can change the bombs and stuff. We're gonna take a look later on the actual like I forgot the name of the thing, replay. But yeah. God, these bombs don't hit the ground ever. Yeah, there we go. It's flying. It's getting there. You gotta be kidding me. The game crashed. So that type of thing happens, guys. It happens to the dev server, so I'm not mad. Don't, you know how it is, boys. You know how it is. But we're gonna put these things to the test really now. We're gonna try to do something that I don't know if it's gonna work, but if it does, it's gonna be nuts. I mean, of course, how useful is this? I have no idea, but at the same time, it's good to put something like this to the limit. So we are here in the Afghanistan map, and we're gonna take off. I'm too heavy. And then we're gonna try to bomb something in their airfield, an AA system. And from as far away as possible as I can, okay? So let's try to do that, but it's gonna take a while. So while we do that, I'm gonna obviously drop my bombs. Okay, I have to use my missiles. So, and then drop that, and then we're just gonna need one missile there, you know, to get there. So while we wait to get there, I'm gonna actually do the same thing that I did before, right? But from further, as far away as possible as I can, to see if we can do it. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, there we go. So now we're gonna wait to see if my cruise missiles can get there. We are very slow, and we are pushing these missiles to the maximum capacity that they can, right? So let's wait and see. Hopefully it doesn't crash again. Please, Gaijin, don't make me do this again, because it takes a lot of time to set these things up. So I think I pushed the missiles too far, man. I pushed the missiles too far. Oh, click the wrong button. The missiles are stalling out. They are not managing to do what I told them to do. That's the problem. They're not a proper cruise missile, right? Because a cruise missile would actually have a thrust that it's jet engine or even rocket engine, but with a very long thrust. Even the early cruise missiles, technically this is a cruise missile, okay guys? It's complicated what a cruise missile is and isn't. The thing is, to be classified as a cruise missile, it needs to basically create lift. That's the way that it's a missile that creates lift, right? So basically, if it's a missile and has wings and stuff, proper wings and not just aerodynamic surfaces, it's technically a cruise missile. But you know, it's not really a proper cruise missile, or it's similar to those very early cruise missiles that the Soviets had, right, with 30 kilometers of range and something. To have 120 kilometers of range with something like this, you need to be really fast and very high, right? And then you would be able to have it. But you know how it is. It's just something that I'm trying to push the limits of the missile here, right? But yeah, guys, the thing about this is that imagine how a Storm Shadow would be. You know, this is a little bit of a sneak peek to that. So, yeah. So, yeah, guys, they're not gonna do the objective. Look at the huge mountain there. It's not gonna pass that mountain. So, yeah, it's pretty much that. So, we're gonna do one thing. We're gonna try to get the lock in the AA systems over here. I wish I had a thermal system, but we need to find an AA system, and then we're gonna lock it up, go very far, and try to shoot this missile in the perfect situation. So apparently there is no AA system here, which is... come on. But we can still try to do this. Everything about this video is being hard to do, like for some reason. Everything is working not in a very good way, right? I really wanted to destroy a target, but we can try to do something similar. We can put a target bearing over here just to really push the limit, and we're gonna basically try to hit one of the, yeah, it's stalling out, right? But we're gonna lock like the tower over here, for example. Yeah, we're gonna have this as the objective for me to destroy, and then we're gonna just remain in third person, and then we're gonna fly as further away as possible, turn back, aim to the target at very high altitude, very fast speed, and fire the missile. And yeah, guys, we were at 14,000 meters, around 100 kilometers from the airfield, more or less, you know. And yeah, around Mach 1 of speed. And now we're gonna to properly test the 120 kilometers max range of these things. So I fired the GROMs and off they go. Very, very cool missiles. And let me know in the comments, what do you consider a cruise missile, guys? Again, in real life, I mean, the official designation of a cruise missile, I'm pretty sure it is just a missile that can create lift. Because there are short-range cruise missiles like 20-30 kilometers, right? So you let me know if this is a cruise missile or not, because it has wings, it has lift, and it has propulsion. It's a missile, so I don't know, but still, there off they go, you know, they're just flying around. It took a while. I'm not gonna put the whole like thing here that they are flying, because it took literally 9 minutes for them to actually get to the target, or 8 minutes or 7 minutes, 7 or to 8 minutes, something along those lines. It was very, very far away, and it took a long time to that to happen, and I had to make sure that I wasn't actually changing my camera. If I changed my camera to the cockpit and everything, the place, the marker would just completely be off, because remember, we don't have a way of putting a coordinate of a target in the missile. We just have a way of using the bases or the TV system that we have, right? But there you go, guys, look at this. The thing has kilometers, has range to actually do 100 kilometers of a shot. So this is a super missile, guys. How effective it will be in the game, I don't know, because it is GPS guided. If you had a terminal TV guidance system or a radar or something to find a target, then it would be really, really OP. But without that, I don't think it will be that OP, but it's impressive. On the very least, you gotta be impressed with this missile, because I don't think there is any other missile that can do this with this aircraft especially, right? So it's just really, really amazing. And that's it, guys. This is the GROM, the new Russian missile, that it's just a super missile, cruise missile, whatever you want to call it. It is just incredible. We finally got a very, very long range shot. Let me know in the comments what you think about the GROM. And yeah, guys, I see you guys on the next one tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow. I need to rest, boys. I need to rest. So yeah, see you guys. Subscribe, comment. See ya.